The Mombasa-Nairobi standard gauge railway is expected to start operations by June next year. This is expected to boost capacity at the port of Mombasa, which is a key entry and exit point for cargo destined for East African countries.
For Mombasa port, we would like to compare this port with Antwerp in Belgium, which contributes about 8% of GDP per country. It is possible to do so. And that Antwerp is an inland port, Mombasa is not. So we can do a lot more in terms of making sure we actually supersede all the other ports across Africa.
In anticipation of these increased cargo volumes, the Nairobi and Kisumu inland container depots are being modernized and expanded in a process expected to conclude by June next year so as to leverage on the operationalization of the standard gauge railway.
Without the ports, there will be no SGR. And so the two are complementary.
Upon completion, the inland container depots will provide an additional capacity of 450,000 containers that are expected to be a preferred point of shipment for exporters and importers. Relocation of the Kipevu oil terminal is also on course with designs in place, pre-qualification process completed, and a tender document being prepared for shortlisted bidders.
The oil terminal will be relocated to a more suitable location to allow for expansion. The project will involve the decommissioning of the existing Kipevu oil terminal and the construction of an offshore jetty near Dongokundu.
The oil terminal project will involve the decommissioning of the existing Kipevu oil terminal and the construction of an offshore jetty near Dongokundu. Upon completion, the new terminal will have a capacity to berth 4 ships of up to 100,000 tons at once, in contrast to the current maximum of 1 vessel of not more than 80,000 tons.
What this therefore means to customers is that they need to prepare their businesses and align them with the dynamics of the SGR. In Kiswahili we say, kama hamuoni shauri yenu. We are very expectant about this development because ultimately the efficiencies of the SGR will position the ICD Nairobi as a preferred point of shipment for exporters and importers.
During the first 6 months of this year, the port of Mombasa handled 13.41 million tons of cargo, representing a growth of 1.4%. Ship turnaround time has improved from 3.7 days in 2015 to 3 days, while container dwell time has also improved from 5.3 days to 4.3 days. Regina Macharia reporting for Business Insight.